Hi, little kitties. I'm the Fiend. So, you motherfuckers watching AEW Wednesdays? Huh? Did you see the Hell in a Cell match? I'm more human than I realize. Instead of eating flesh, I eat fruits and vegetables like apples. The Fiend. Okay, delicious. The Fiend is spoken. And if any one of you don't like the Fiend, you think I'm getting buried? Yowie wowie. I'm gonna eat you like this apple. And the Fiend. The Fiend. I won't beat Seth Rollins because I'll be going to SmackDown. That's why I was set up to lose. Yowie wowie. The Fiend. Yowie wowie. Woo. Let's get on with this fucking video, man. This is not this goes into the category of the Fiend getting ruined. It really does. And by the way, before I get started, AEW is killing it. Damn. Apple stuck in my tooth. Anyway, AEW is killing it. They're doing pretty well. I mean, killing it in a good way. I saw some highlights of the John Moxley thing with him and Kenny Omega and shit. The cleaner. What is he cleaning? My ass? Still love AEW though. So, yeah, let's get on to these fucking notes. AEW is doing really good. Really, really fucking good. Yep. So, there was somebody out. I think it was on the Wrestle Talks community post on YouTube. That was talking about that Vince McMahon had another ending in mind for the fucking Hell in a Cell finish and shit. And after I found out about it, I was like, it still sucks. Still fucking sucks. Because once again, even though he was in the fucking stretcher with the ending that we fucking got, this ending right here humanizes him too, and I'm gonna prove it. I pretty much paraphrased his comment. I really appreciate it. I forgot his name. I should have put his name up here, but I forgot. Because anybody can run across this channel like, oh, he read my comment. I don't know who the fuck he is, you know. Okay, so he pretty much says this is what should have happened. The Fiend was to be thrown off the top cage like Mankind was, making him not able to finish the match. Okay. Then after the match was called, he'll get up and put Seth Rollins in the mandible claw. So Seth Rollins throws him on the top of from the top of the cage. He falls probably through a fucking table like Shane McMahon did against The Undertaker at their Hell in a Cell match. And the match would have been called off, and yet Shane McMahon, the same guy who wrote this comment, Shane McMahon was able to continue. But The Fiend is not able to continue. So between Shane McMahon and The Fiend, who is more fucking supernatural? And if you guess Shane McMahon, you are correct. Because if you guess The Fiend, that means you're too busy kissing his ass. You know, overlooking the flaws and the stripping away of his character. That's ruining him. The Fiend is getting buried, ladies and gentlemen. Buried. And he's moving to SmackDown? That show is the B show, according to Vince McMahon anyway. So what does that tell you? I think if Vince McMahon had any investment in The Fiend, he wouldn't be going to SmackDown. Because Raw is Vince McMahon's baby. Even though, in reality, that's the worst fucking show. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I'm like, that's crazy. Because everybody that Vince likes, he keeps on fucking pretty much on Raw. You know what I'm saying? He moved Roman Reigns. He had his reason for moving Roman Reigns. Because it was too much star power over there and shit. So he had to move Roman Reigns to SmackDown and shit. You know? Because now he wants Seth Rollins to be the next Roman Reigns. Shoving down your throat and shit. This Mr. Burn it down. It's like, what the fuck, man? So that was the fucking alternate finish of the Hell in a Cell. He gets thrown off the steel cage. The match is called off because the Fiend can't continue after he took chair shot after chair shot. All those curb stumps. There's like 9 fucking curb stumps, chair shots, all his kendo stick attacks, all that shit. And all it took was him to fly off the top of the cage, crash it through a fucking table, and he can't continue. And yet Shane McMahon was to continue, and he's supposed to be a human being. Yeah, Shane McMahon lost by a tombstone pile driver during that Hell in a Cell match, but he was able to continue. They didn't call the fucking match off. They didn't call it off, did they? But they was going to call the match off with The Fiend when he fell through the table. Do the math, people. Do the math. Like I said before, and I say it again. At first, the Firefly Funhouse shit, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, this is fucking stupid. We're not children, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, I warmed up to it. I said, I see what they're doing now. I see this is like a duel. This is like his psyche and shit. Like, he kind of fucking crazy. Okay, I was feeling that shit. I warmed up to it. And then when he finally debuted with that fucking mask on the Firefly, I thought that was fucking great. I had no issues with his mask. People said, oh, it looks like the Joker's mask. It's a ripoff. I'm like, yeah. But it looks great. I like the mask. I like everything. I like the look and the fear and the intimidation and the scariness that this guy has. No, I like the Fiend's look. I got no issue with it, you know. I mean, I liked it. And then his debut match against fucking Finn Balor was fucking epic. I liked the way he was groaning throughout the match and shit. I liked the way he was. He had some bouts where he was fighting himself. He was like, he'll go like this sometime in the match and shit, and then he'll snap back into reality and continue to beat on Finn Balor. I thought that shit was great. That was great storytelling in that match with the Fiend. And I really enjoyed that shit. I said, this guy's going to the fucking top. You know. But now, this McMahon has other plans. He doesn't like the Fiend as much as some of us did. So that's why his ass is going to SmackDown. That's another barrier right there that he's going to SmackDown. Because any wrestler that goes to SmackDown, Vince doesn't give 2 shits about. That's just the way it is, people. That's just the way it is. That's how he works. Because Raw has always been and always will be his A show. His #1 show. Even though half the motherfuckers on there ain't being used properly anyway. They ain't being utilized properly. And then when are used, they're fucking lukewarm as shit. You know? So, that's it for this fucking video, man. You can hear me tearing up these fucking notes. Why am I talking about this shit? Because it's on my mind. It's on my mind. I know I did a video yesterday. I say, ooh, you think you're going to get a part 2 tomorrow? No. I was serious about that. I wasn't planning on doing this shit. I mean, shit, I just got my ass off the fucking toilet after taking a good shit. And then I'm scrolling down trying to find another video, right? And then I'm running to this fucking shit, man. And I had to read it. And I was like, fuck. Here comes another video. Here comes another one. This is why Chromosome signing out. Peace and love.